we're back again. Clicked in, same crew, same friends. DJ Cryptomatic in the chair. Papa Bona, we are near. Hey! 4 years, same thumbnail picture. Chat scrolls fast as a crew rolls richer. Late nights, charts bright. Pulsechain dreams and a budget life. I was lost in a sea of maybe. Found this show, now the game don't faze me. Hey! What the hex? We've been here a minute. Same bad jokes, new blocks every visit. Hey, you guys is yellow with the fam. Click that link, let it run, let it jam. What the hex? From the first weird stream to a Pulsechain, pop in a bull run dream. We don't flex, we just press go live. What the hex? What the hex? We ride, yeah, 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 yeah. What the hex? We ride, yeah, 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 yeah. DJ laughing at his own one-liners. Papa Bona with the treasure reminders. Replay crew in the comments laughing. I was right here when that clip was captured. Timestamp legends, inside mentions. OGs teaching all the fresh extensions. Toby won the chart, guru. Fractals on display, showing the way. Peter from Slovakia limit all the frustration, the mix. But we push through, no time for tricks. What the hex? We've been here a minute. Same bad jokes, new blocks every visit. Hey, you guys is yellow with the fam. Click that link, let it run, let it jam. What the hex? From the first weird stream to a Pulsechain, pop in a bull run dream. We don't flex, we just press go live. What the hex? What the hex? We ride, yeah, yeah, yeah. What the hex? We ride, yeah, yeah, yeah. What the hex? What the hex? We ride. We live. Oh, just slow on a final beat. Crew forever can't be beat. With the X, yeah, that's all called Pulschain family, we stand tall. Hey, hey. Prove X, Post X. What the hex?
What the hex is you guys talking about?
Good morning, you guys. When Bob's.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, I know the word maxi kind of rough, right? But a lot of us are kind of like hex maxis, right? Listen, I could be tolerant, man. You guys do whatever you want to do, right? Well, I'm like, everything I learned from Richard Hart, right, about crypto worked. And every time I don't follow that, it fails, right? So, and then, but I keep doing it, right? So, because I got to fail, I got to have some sort of experiment like that, you know?
There's this AI tool called Clawbot, also known as OpenClaw. And think of it like less of a ChatGPT and more like hiring an assistant who basically never sleeps. The difference is ChatGPT waits for you to ask it something, and Clawbot goes and does the thing on its own. It can scan your inbox, it could flag what actually needs your attention, it could look at your calendar, tell you to leave early because of traffic, it can find a file that you saved and like you just don't know where to find it, and an email on your behalf. Like it's autonomous, meaning like it acts on its own, different than ChatGPT. This can all be done without you needing to touch your laptop. They're calling it their first AI employee. And I guess it kind of acts like one because it could just do all of these, you know, tasks without you needing to do anything.
What the heck?
This message goes out to everybody who is still in cryptocurrency. Get ready for a massive dump. Retail ain't coming back. Retail is broke as fuck. They barely can afford their everyday needs. They have been ripped off so much in crypto to the point where they don't have any more money to lose and be exit liquidity to those of you who are still in crypto.
Har. Har. Heart, mate. Heart. Heart.
Why does it burn when I pee, it says. You should go to the doctor, mate.
So, explosive diarrhea. Oh, wow, I just get it. Instead of diarrhea. Diarrhea. That's good, sir. That's good. Very, very creative. I wish we had some green candles to accompany us. What the Hex? DJ Cryptomatic hosts episode 147 of What the Hex, featuring SJ, Papa Boner, and Toby with his lovely mustache. This is awesome, sir. Well done.
Going on, ladies and
Let's crank it up a bit.
Of course, the
Depends. These people, they're all committed, all come out. Lovely people, sharing thoughts, ideas. Yeah, it gets spicy with stuff out here, but it's freaking crypto fans. Crypto's always been spicy.
The biggest winner, of course, was Hex, and we want to know, well, what the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck was that pause with the clickety clacks?
He was like cramping up in there in his green room window.
Bro, I think I broke something.
Oh,
oh my! Hey, Clawbot with the big Botox lips. What's going on with that?
Nice, isn't it? It checks your email for you. Like, can this shit do anything like that that helps?
And it will lie to you like a troll.
Clawbot, inflate my lips bigger, please.
Yeah.
What the heck? No. Hey, did you see that they just started recently a new social media platform was started that only AIs can participate in?
That's
really?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's old, right? That's
where they talk to each other and stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Great,
I mean, it's nice, but it was a media stunt. Just
what is it? Was it?
It was a media stunt. Like some guy needs some like.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't actually true.
Oh,
really?
I thought you could
Not,
like if
of
you're
course
real.
not. Jesus Christ!
It wasn't real. I checked it out.
Skynet. I was looking for Skynet.
Oh, you were in there.
Oh, like
I was in there. I'm like masquerading as a bot. I'm like, no, I'm a bot. Talk to me.
Man, in the words of Trevon James, we kind of lost our money.
Right? Not until you sell.
Right? Like
Nagabo.
No retail is coming. Like
with the grim news, like we're dumping. We're not dumping from here. This is like the dump of the dump of dumps.
That which is dead shall not die. Cannot die.
Lumpa dupa deep doop. The chat is on fire. Let me say hi to the chat. We got 50 people watching already live out the gate. Jesus
Crispy
Christ.
Bringing the heat.
Crispyman, chat is on fire. Chat is excited. Tam, let's talk about Hex, baby. Ooh. Let's talk about you and me.
Look at that.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
Wait.
That maybe let's talk about it.
If that was 25 years ago, I'm gonna punch somebody in the face.
It might have been.
It might be.
Bente number 2, Duke of Booze number 3. Good to see you. We got DJ Doggy with the Ben Bobs. Jesus Christ. Sandy B, the dude, is here. Wow. Woo! Bay Area. Don't be a 304. We got Hex on air tuning in. Mr. Max, not Mr. Marks. Manny took shish.
It's all
Metamax. Checks My Pulse. Checks My Pulse wrote the lyrics to the intro song.
That's right. Thank you very much.
It
Checks
wasn't
My
you, DJ?
Pulse.
I made the music, or I made the AI make the music. But
You
You
wrote
prompted.
the
He prompted the one sentence.
yes,
Now
but
make
Checks-
a reggae. Yeah.
But Checks My Pulse wrote the lyrics. Afrobeat? No, it's not an Afrobeat. This is a Jamaican reggae man. Irie man.
I'm about to get Irie.
Mr. Nakomescu, Sunlight Live. That's a live crowd, you guys. Oh my God, DJ sings again. Yeah, I shouldn't really do that. Hex Wizard 369. What up, everybody? Chrispyman, welcome to the show. Chrispyman is here.
When Bob.
Yeah. No, you are here to tell us what will happen in 5 days from now. Let me just pull that
Really?
up.
Aliens.
Put on the turban and get the crystal ball out.
March 17. Here we go. Today's March 12th. So in 5 days from now, this big bang boomerang, the Big Mac,
What?
Jesus Christ.
is the first OA stake worth, how much is that? 33 billion hex.
33 billion hex.
Is finished.
I'm gonna count
Hexfire.io.
the fuck out of that.
Chrispyman, what do you think will happen?
Oh man, you really want an answer? I don't think
yes.
people want. I don't think people want an answer. Do they really?
I think people are not ready for the answer, but
They can't handle the answer.
they can't handle the
Can't
truth.
can't handle the truth. How about this? We're just amazing things are going to happen. It's going to be very exciting. The charts are going to go wild, and
Dogs and cats living together.
dogs and cats living together, raining dogs. And yeah, exactly. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
What the hex? That's what's
What the
going to
hex?
Now, for those who tune in and actually follow Hex, you probably already know nothing's going to happen. Like
No,
literally,
no,
literally nothing. It's like literally nothing.
Exactly
We're just going to be like, huh? But okay.
So this here is the OA staking ladder, right? And
Yep.
we've got 10 of these over the next 10 years.
Wow.
33 billion. And the first one is due next week. So
Mm.
if it just ends a normal stake and stays liquid again, my pleb mathematics worked out that our payout per T-share, which is currently 1.5 hex per T-share,
Let's do it.
would bump up to 1.9. That is what I work
Oh
in.
my God, Jesus Christ, DJ, don't tease me.
Really? Really?
Fucking hell.
You think it's going to go that high? I don't know.
That's my pleb math. Almost 2 hex, but not quite. What do you think?
I don't know. You know what? I think it's going to explode. I saw somebody talking about it going way up.
Higher than that? No.
Yeah, I mean it's so.
Because we get another 9 of these.
Think of it this way: how many T-shares are there now?
2.
42 million-ish. 42 million.
I don't know.
And so something like we're just going to rough it. It's like 42 million-ish, and then so 1 million get removed from the pool.
Yeah.
So, what's 1 divided by 42? Something like 2.5%. So you should see the payouts go up around 2.5%. It may go up a little bit more, a little bit less, but that's good, right?
Could be, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good,
2.5%.
Which
Out of 1.5. Is that what you're saying?
out of 1.56, right? So what's that? 1.56. So 0.03, roughly. It goes up hex per T-shirt. We're making up.
Let me bring up the calculator of doom.
Calculator.
Well, that's why I was wondering what you were saying.
So
Because I think
1.52 times.
That's a
What
comma.
did you say? 2%?
yeah, just use 2.5%. It's fine.
2.5 divided by 100 is 0.038 plus 1.52. Let's say that.
Boom! Look at that shit.
Financial crisis solved.
No, that can't be right.
Why do you have commas in Germany? There's no decimal places?
No. It's a European.
There's only
Europeaner.
I think you have a rounding error there, Chrispyman.
Sure, dude. Hey, listen, you know what?
Sure.
I'm all for appeasing you. I think it's going to go to 2.
There you go. Thank you.
How do you like that?
I like that much better.
Yeah, you know, listen, the best part about this is it doesn't matter what I say or what you say. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? So that stake will become mature on the 16th. And then on the 17th, somebody could end it.
Yes.
OA has not done that in the past. Or someone will get a counter. And based on past experience, a little bit of a game of chicken, somebody will get a counter. It's not going to stay, right? Yeah. So those T-shares will come out of the pool. Payouts will go up. They will go up, and perhaps it'll go up to 2.5%. Maybe it'll go up 5%. I don't know. We'll see what other people do. Other people might do some things too. Don't know. But so then the big question is, what does that OA do with the stake? And there's several possibilities.
90% chance he will restake.
Oh my God. But then we don't go up in price. Then we stay where we are.
Yes.
Why would this shit go up in price if he doesn't restake?
What?
Payout. Not price.
Well, it's not going to go up in price because,
payout.
We're talking about payout. We're stake, Peter. We can't even. We can't sell.
Low inflation is the thing. So.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you want to look at it a bunch of different ways. I think that if I was the OA, I would not do anything. I would just hold the HEX for now, because I don't need to do anything. It gives me leverage for later to adjust the the rates back down again, because I have the HEX. I was mistaken.
Yes.
But if you like uniformity, right? We're looking at the screen. It looks like some empty space there. it could be that it gets restaked at 2036, or the OA could be like, no, I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to go to Cuatro Cinco. But I think, that would screw up the payout a little bit. I think that even if the OA just restaked for another year or something, the payouts would still go up. But
that would be horrible. Because we got the tablets coming out. We must make HEX
tablets. What are you talking about? oh yeah, that's right.
The marketing,
you need the false advertising. That's
marketing initiative,
right?
The best that the world has ever seen. So we must make HEX attractive again. We must make staking attractive again.
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that. But maybe. I think what we need to do is make speculation on HEX price attractive. I think that's the move. I have kind of mixed feelings, but of course I love staking. I think it's a good thing to do. Blah 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 blah. I do. I'm still staking, right? So
same here.
At least I can say that I'm doing it. But
I'm that crazy too.
There's a strong argument, like Peter could make probably, that, hey, listen, you're just like preventing yourself from doing anything, right? With the value.
if Peter's against it, I'm for it.
Matt might want to see Richard and Peter talk unfiltered. Yeah, that would be a nice debate.
Well, I would call him a fed retard. I would.
But why are you saying, Crispy, that
then he would block me?
That the OA from past experience, because last year he did like monthly stakes for a hot minute and he was very meticulous, and the day they were finished, the OA unstaked and restaked and did all that. So it didn't just let him ride for the community to good account, which is what will happen.
You're right, Peter. I'm wrong, but I mean, I can support you on that. I guess we're going to see what it does.
Yeah, we're going to see next week Tuesday. You guys, is going to be a big day.
We will be all excited. I've seen some wild stuff. Get posted about it. Like one guy was talking about payouts going, the T-shirt rate going up 10,000, and somebody else
Oh,
talking about payouts going way up, like to
What?
almost 2, and
What?
people crazy, right? So there's,
people
all
are
sorts of,
crazy.
No,
there's
no,
all sorts
Crispy,
of possibilities.
Crispy. The craziest thing I heard is that Hex would be used to pack P dye. So
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh,
I saw that too.
I'm just
That's new. The
That's,
PDAP
was that
people don't like
Peter?
Hex.
Peter, was that you? Did you post that? Somebody posted that.
no. I'm all out against P dye. I everyone that mentions P dye, I call him just a retard, and I'm done.
Padai. Hey, listen, I'm super bullish on the Hex situation right now. I do think that it's a good spot. We're going to have tightening supply and public supply over time and all that. And the OA's continuing to accumulate. Don't know all the details, but anyways, I'm super long term. I'm like, if we were talking about any other token other than Hex and the perceived baggage with Hex, right? You'd be like, wow, this is pretty good. It's going to get, it's going to be hard for people to really game the system and get a ton, right? So, and based on how they're voting, they're not voting with their feet. Well, they are voting with their feet. They're not voting to stake. We do keep seeing staking, but there's only a few of us, like 1,000 wallets that are staking out Quattro Cinco, and that's not like everybody, right?
Yeah,
And
no.
so,
Let's be honest to each other and say that from past performance, we have seen that the biggest winners were the smart people who did not stake and just sold
sold on.
around the top. And now I feel like I'm retarded. I'm just
Well,
That's right.
Peter, just your luck. You're going to try that strategy this time and get fucked.
get fucked. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. It could be this.
Fortunately, to my retardedness, I have many more years of stakes to come out of. So yeah.
This is not your cycle anyway, Peter. Why are you commenting?
It's not your cycle either. So
No, it isn't my cycle either. It's no
I'm
one's
so
cycle.
old. I'm so old. I have no cycle.
Oh. Oh. That's a trans joke.
What about the T-shirt rate here? I remember you.
I love this chart. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
I remember you
only thing
talking
going
about
up-
this in like
Yeah.
November, December, that we were supposed to like make a gigantic bounce from 41 to 45.
just click log, DJ. Click log.
And then this never happened.
Click log. Yeah.
And we are like now at almost 45, but we went there very gradually.
Yeah,
why is that?
example. That's a perfect example of Hex, and so it's going to keep moving forward, regardless, but fueled on users' actions. And so the very simple answer is that stake that should have brought it to 45 back then was never ended. It was good accounted.
Haha.
And so it just never ended. So the new number was never created. And so what happens is whatever the next one down is, the one that'll move it up. So we see, we're still seeing continuing.
If you good account the stake, it will remove the T-shares from the pool.
I thought so too.
It does remove the T-shares, but it doesn't increase the T-share rate because it doesn't run the new share rate.
Wait, you're saying that was never claimed? That was never re-minted?
Somebody'd have to go look and see what actually happened. Once it got past the time, I haven't watched that one to see, but I can go look it up.
You mean the one that John Wick did, right? The one that John Wick good accounted, the big one.
Well, did he do one this last year?
No, not this last year. He did one like year 3 or something.
No. DJ was talking about
this like now Christmas, like November.
Oh, now.
December,
we could have seen like an increase to 45, but we didn't because the stake was not ever officially ended in the time frame, and that's I believe that's a no way stake, anyways. But
right. Uh-huh.
I believe. But maybe somebody in the chat will know. I can go look it up and see. But we had one that could have brought it up there. But that's how the thing works, right? And so like a couple days ago, we had like 5 changes in one day because we had 5 stakes and
Okay.
the calculation moved it up, but it's moving up slowly, like normal.
So that's one new thing we can learn here is that if the stake is not properly ended, the penalties get distributed if there are any, but the T-shirt rate doesn't go up, right?
Yeah, well, it all depends on what you mean by all of that. You just scrunched a whole bunch of stuff together. T-shirt rate does not go up unless somebody ends a stick. That's separate, right?
Okay.
And
really, because I thought that good accounting a stake does everything except minting the coins.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we go check it later. See, I'm in the acquiescence mode now. I just tell people they're right. So
everyone's
right. You might be right. I just have never observed it. Maybe I'm wrong about it. We can look at the code later, but I don't believe that the share rate gets run.
Maybe you are right, because that's what I'm just saying. That's what I thought to this day.
Yeah. I don't want to make a point of it because I might be wrong, and then I'll look stupid. So.
Speaking of looking stupid,
yes,
Richard,
I didn't know any of this stuff anymore.
How it is? Please, someone, is there an info page somewhere on the hex.com? Please,
no expectations.
You can go to the
you should buy this coin and use it without knowing anything about it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Richard.
But hey, to wrap that other comment back up though, DJ, when you were talking about
it.
So remember, penalties only come into play if you early end stake or you late end stake or are late with good accounting, right? So it's that period where either you did it early or you did it late. Penalties stop accruing if the stakes ended, right? And good accounting, penalties stop accruing if it's good accounted.
But they're not being paid out.
What?
They just stop accruing.
They stop accruing, but at that moment, a portion of the penalties does get minted because it gets sent to the OA, and essentially it's minted when it goes out. So there's some benefit to that, for if there are penalties. But otherwise, just the T-shares drop.
Chat said we need Richard Hart to live stream to tell us how Hex works.
No, I mean, I'm like, now I'm serious because he wants everyone to buy this fucking coin, and there is no way, there is no info page on how it works, nowhere to be found.
Peter,
and
there's a book.
He wants this to be the number one coin in the universe. How retarded is that?
There's like 3 books.
Yeah. There's all sorts.
What the fuck?
There's tomes and incantations. You can go to the cloister and you can read the books. You check them out. They have a chain on them. Big library of how Hex works.
You
take them out.
No, I'm not saying that. It's somewhere. But if he wants this to be the number one coin, ever, then there should be something.
Yeah, dude, you can go to any AI. It knows an awful lot about Hex, and you can also drop the contract in there, and it'll read it and tell you about it. I mean, there's lots of info. Plus, there's like 50 pages.
Jesus. Like, this product, it works like this. Here are the rules. It's so easy, but that fat fuck doesn't
that work?
Time or space or money to do that.
Or you go to Czech Republic, they have clocks that work like this.
Wow, water clocks.
It's really amazing, isn't it?
Water clocks? What?
Can you turn on the English translator?
That's in Czechoslovakia?
That's in Czechoslovakia.
Check it out.
You need to let's switch
Slovakia
gears.
Doesn't have water clocks, do they, Peter?
Let's switch gears a little bit. So the banks are scared. Listen to this guy.
Let me reiterate something right up top. Our industry welcomes competition and innovation, and many banks are eager to offer products and services in the digital asset marketplace. What we don't support is an uneven playing field where new entrants want to offer bank-like products without having to comply with bank-like rules, or even worse, push for a regulatory framework that puts consumers, the financial system, and the economy at risk. We can't let that happen.
Oh,
did you hear
you
me at
gotta
the
say
end?
it clearly and slowly at the end. That's
Not
the entire
let that
Bankster.
happen.
Bankster. He's a bankster for sure.
They are
Absolutely.
scared as fuck about what's happening.
Beneath this podium, my penis is rock hard for crypt. Oh,
yes.
Oh,
no DeFi on my
On my
Read
lawn.
my lips. No new yield away from my banking institution.
I don't
Hey, you
think
remember?
he looks scared.
No, come on. This is all bullshit, anyways. You know, remember the time the guys that were running the record industry came out and said, "Read my lips. Nobody's downloading music.
Yes, no
Nobody's gonna
streaming.
get it. There's no streaming gonna come. Green dollars change everything."
That's why we are early here in this DeFi thing with the with the Hex token.
Yes, we already have the certificate of deposit. God damn it!
The number one. That's right. Well, actually, it's pretty good. I mean, it is. You know, Hex is competing with treasuries, right? So it's working,
yeah.
and nobody can do anything with it other than the people themselves that are working with it. So, I mean, it solved the banking in that way.
We have legal clarity.
Yes.
It's self-debanking. I'm debanked right now. No money.
The only
Debanked.
I'm
You don't
minimum
want it.
balanced right out of the system.
The only problem is by the time it's worth something, we're looking like this guy.
Back to the Future.
No, if you buy a Lambo after your retirement,
Yeah, you can't even get out. Yeah.
that's
Man,
us.
He needs new hips.
Is this Jean-Luc Picard?
That's us in the Lambo.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how I
Got
get
my
out of.
hairline.
That's how I get out of the Hex pod.
He's just very grateful.
That's
to have
how
the
I
flesh.
end
He's gonna
steak.
kiss the ground. Yeah.
He's so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
Well,
so
you made
yeah.
you made that joke about the time frame and everything. Yeah, you know, I think there are going to be some people. I mean, a lot of things have to come together in crypto as far as it existing long term and blah blah blah. Right? But the next 15 years looks clear, right? I mean, it's been around for 15 years. Kind of guess that crypto will be around another 15 years, right? You know, I can't quote you why that's true, but you know, this idea that something that's been around like it has, and Hex has a pretty solid chance to be around in 15 years, and so all the kids out there might be loving it, right? Younger people able to actually get in on the staking, but staking is it's not popular, and it's pretty, you know, people be pretty negative about the idea of staking. It comes up a lot, so it's just one element of the game, you know, of Hex, and it's one of the ways that you can maybe realize asymmetric gains because you're one of the only people that's staking. So in that way, the game of Hex,
They are the stakers. Don't forget about those stakers that stake a lot.
oh yeah, there's a lot of those too, but they're not restaking now, and so you have this whole new change of regime. But I think, you know, it's kind of like it's a very select group of people that are super interested in continuing and are continuing, and it may attract some new people. It's questionable whether any new people be attracted because, right, what is crypto normally? Speculation. Right, and so people like to speculate on price go up, and that's why I said that earlier. I mean, there's only going to be a select number of people who really understand why they would want to stake in order to get fresh Hex.
I predict the free people of Iran will speculate on Hex altogether en masse, and we will be saved.
Alhamdulillah.
No, more like Javid Shah, man.
So, what are the chances that the staking narrative for Hex is dead?
Well, it's not dead. But it's a walled garden, right?
Some time ago, people bought Hex to stake it, and now we see that it just doesn't work. And
Well, that's what I said
Oh,
earlier.
it works.
It's
we're
not
buyers.
it's not popular because the payout is low
Technically,
and
it works.
the price
but
is low.
technically, even Byteball works, and nobody knows about Byteball anymore. It's a dead coin, so it works.
Yeah, you're
Byteball?
probably right about that. We still see people staking. So
Yes.
every day, millions of hex are getting staked. So
Do you have this chart handy at the ready with like how many the fish leaks in the year 2000? In the year 2000, in the year 2041, how many T-shirts it takes to be a shark?
Yeah, I can do. I'll pull that up for you while you're talking. All right.
Can you pull
it's-
that up? That would be nice. That
Yeah,
convinces
I'll pull that
Peter to do a fresh Quattro Cinco right now when
What?
he sees that.
No, we don't want to convince him to do that though.
True,
No.
yeah. It's your loss, my gain.
You don't want to convince people to do stuff
The
like that. I mean,
4-5
they have to decide.
What? Quattro Cinco.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it could work out really, really well for people who who are interested in staking. I mean, it could.
Avalon says it's still working. Nardo, good to see you. Nardo says, I like big charts and I cannot lie.
Nice.
You get just a flesh wound. It's not dead yet. Close.
Just a.
I mean, it's a valid meme. It's not dead yet. Or for now.
Yeah.
QC
You gotta love
Organics, maybe just do what RH said. Hard to follow directions.
Yeah, he's all over the place. Like one day I'm.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do like to try to follow that, but there's a lot of false narrative stuff that comes up too. Like I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go buy pump tires? I mean, if I take it by the letter, right? But in terms of hex, I know what I'm supposed to do. All right, so looking at this chart here.
Those
first.
green candles.
Yeah, you can make them
It's the
green.
middle finger formation in April.
So just give you a kind of like very high level lay of the land. So this is by month out 2040, 2041 when T-shares expire. And so you see this big old April of 2040. That's the OA, right?
Yes.
This is a log chart, so I did that so we could actually see the stuff on the screen because otherwise the OA towers above everything. But you can see afterwards we're running anywhere from 1.5 K of T-shares, 1,500 to 2,000 T-shares a month afterwards, and so. I don't know if you'd call it baseline or not, but it's pretty low, right? I mean, we're at a point where there are only certain people that are super interested and continue to build their ladder and add to the ladder. But what ends up happening, and this is the chart that you asked for, is you end up in a situation where, let me see if I can pull this guy up. You end up in a situation where it doesn't take much to be, a whale or a shark. And whatever. So here's my
That's the
PX example.
Enhance.
Yeah, so it's I still have 25 in here for some old data. But
Hey, Toby.
Hey.
You end up in a situation.
You're longer, Toby. Turn off your speakers or mute him.
Toby, man. So when you go out to 2041, which you were asking about, to be a Poseidon is 832 T-shirts right now to be a Poseidon. It's kind of a gross number. People could pick their own date and whatnot, work it out. But it doesn't take much to be highly ranked. It just gives you an idea. And so the OA smokescreen is that we have all these stakes with all these T-shares before then. So it makes it really hard for people to see that you can actually have quite a few T-shares and have a pretty big percentage in the years leading up to that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you start a Quattro Cinco now with just 100 or let's say 200,000 hex, you get 8 easy 8 to 12 T-shares, somewhere in that area. I think 100,000 is 7 T-shares now, so you need to do more than that. But then you are a super
You're
shark.
like a shark.
If that, comes true, that prediction. And that's why the name of the game right now is to outstake the OA.
Well, you can't.
Well,
but
some
Like
years ago,
longer.
we wouldn't even comprehend the idea that OA could stake, and it's a very dynamic system, and if you want to calculate anything, then you're fucked, because when the mentally unstable OA does something unpredictable, then you're fucked. That's
True.
a very
True.
very good thing to sell to people. An easy sell. It, like, if you tell anybody that there is this ambiguity in the system, then everyone would say, "Oh man, I want to be in. I want to be in this shit."
No, but that's the alpha right here, Peter, because 100,000 hex is worth nothing today, unfortunately. So what do you have to lose if you push that out Quattrocinco, and then you have those 8-9 T-shares?
Well,
and then that's looking juicy in the year 2041, and we'll still be here like cockroaches, or
Oh my God.
or not. Like, what do you have to lose? $50 or whatever it's worth right now.
Well, yeah,
You
that's
know?
why it's a high R&R, right? Risk
so where,
reward.
DJ, so where are those people that have nothing to lose? I cannot see them on the chart, because
I
don't
did
know,
that,
like,
literally.
that money should push the price a little bit up, and it's nowhere to be seen.
What, when I'm staking 100,000 hex, that's not pushing anything.
But you have to have that 100,000 X somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
Somehow
I bought that
you need to
7
get
years
it.
ago. I bought that 7 years ago.
Well, but where are those people?
That's
that
why
have
we're
nothing to
talking
lose?
about it.
Where are they? I don't know. I
Peter.
don't see them. The
Peter.
chart, it's nowhere to be seen. Just
easy
what
does
the
it,
fuck?
Peter.
There's 56 of them on the X and another 30 on YouTube.
That's right.
Let's be a little bit like real, like just a little tiny bit in this PDI bullshit community we have. Someone needs to be real. Jesus Christ.
Toby, you muted yourself. I can't unmute your own mute.
He looks like Charles Hoskinson more and more.
That's very true.
Or like
his handsome younger brother.
Master
And,
Zhang.
Overexposed.
Overexposed always.
Hide all the acne.
Yes. It's better than airbrushing just to blow your lighting out. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are things?
We need someone with the realness here. So are we still staking Toby or not?
You know what? Here's the deal. To be honest, I do have some stakes that are out that I placed in 2024 that were Quattrocinco, and I think I might have done one in 2025 that was Quattrocinco. I have yet to do any new Quattrocinco in 2026.
My man.
And primarily because I'm old, right? I mean, it's like the math absolutely
I
makes
feel
sense
old
if you believe in the
after
long
all
term.
this time in Hex.
And the T-shirts that you can capture, the math is the maths, but I don't have any children, so I'm not looking to leave some staking ladder behind to anyone. I'm looking to dump on all your heads as soon as possible.
Nice.
Nice, Toby.
It's the
for
pre-legacy.
being real, Toby.
Awesome.
No. I'm not doing new super long stakes. Just personally, that's where I'm at this point. However, I have a considerable amount of liquid, and depending on what the APY is, when we finally start to make our bull run, it could entice me to lock some of that away. Because at this time, it's not attractive for obvious reasons. And I think, that would be a way to keep money in the system. I've been saying this for months and months now, that I think that's going to be a lever that he's going to pull at some point to keep people in the actively participating, because otherwise, why would you stick around? If you have a staking ladder, you're in, right? You're committed to see those through. If you're not doing new stakes because the APY is so unattractive compared to even yield on stables, which we're trying to get with the Genius Act and the Clarity Act. Yeah, right. So obviously, price appreciation is a huge portion of it, which I think we will see in our bull run. But I think when the APY improves, you're going to see a lot of people move towards staking at least a portion of their bag. Because what are you going to do? You're going to go into fiat and let inflation eat it all? It's like, if you have something that can maintain decent yield over time and it's money that you don't need for 4, 6, 10, 15 years, and the upside is, insane, it seems to me like it's worth taking a flyer on, throwing some out there.
I just keep thinking it was a very harsh and quick move for the OA to all of a sudden start staking. In the same fashion, he can also unstake.
Absolutely.
And everything is back to as it was.
Well, that's where we equated it to the Fed. It's quantitative tightening and quantitative easing.
Yeah.
It's like there was too much.
And not at big loss or risk to the OA if it was to emergency unstake.
Much like the Fed.
I have a question.
Any emergency unstaking going on.
Shut up, Peter. Nobody wants to talk to you.
No one would not give you a single fucking coin if he could.
And from our correspondent in Kvechnia.
Yeah. So hold on, Toby. If you're talking about inflation again, if we see inflation, wouldn't that mean that the tokens you're holding are finally going to appreciate because interest rates would have to go up again, right? And that would be quantitative tightening. So we'd need to see appreciation, or this whole thing.
Yeah, it's kind of on its head, because if you're pulling the lever and making less yield, then there's less coins out there to dump on the market, which are going to push the price lower, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the macros now. The
macros, yeah,
the macros for the greater crypto landscape. If what we're seeing right now is no printing of monies, but inflation because of an oil shock, what do you think that means to HEX appreciating? Do you think that we're kind of a stutter step, or we're waiting for something to lower down? Interest rates lowering is what we were all praying for, but it looks like they may even have to raise them now because of the inflation that's going to run away with us because of oil.
Well, that's a knee-jerky shit that relates to something that's been going on for less than 2 weeks. So, I would say, when's the next Fed meeting?
Today.
It's not today, right? It is. What was it? We have one in May, I believe. Am I correct?
Sell in May and go away.
Yeah. So, I think between now and May, the landscape of all of these things are going to be very different. I am hopeful that things resolve quickly and cleanly in Iran, and then that's going to change everything that you're worried about. Well, that one thing that you're worried about. The other things that you worry about on a daily basis, I can't help you.
You can't help my balding and all this other stuff.
I've got one last controversial topic here from me. Okay. Too Spooky, right? From the Tang Gang?
Doesn't exist.
That's scary.
And he is advocating, it's a long-winded tweet, basically in a nutshell, he says, whatever we have liquid, we should sell half of it for Ethereum and LP provide the remaining HEX against ETH. So that way we're earning real yield, not fake inflationary HEX yields.
Okay.
Where is he wrong, or does that strategy make any sense to you?
He's wrong in a way that he tells us what to do, and that's a Richard move. Richard is the only one who can say us what to do, and we just don't do it.
I don't know. Overall, the merits of it might be, you look at a whole planet, might be good. But if you just as an individual go take half your HEX and swap it into ETH, you end up driving the price of HEX down a little bit. And then you said LP, and I'm assuming it's V2 LP. And so now somebody else sells the rest of their hex, so you get a whole bunch more hex, and you just lose all the ETH you have. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what his aim is.
It's
call for exit
liquidity.
is what it is.
Sorry to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sorry. Well, it's a retarded take, and he's part of the Tang gang, and Tang gang is retarded. So fuck them all. They should die.
There you go.
That's a pretty strong opinion.
I just find
I didn't read what he had said, so other than what
he says yes, price will go down, but that's the kind of the fate we have to suffer to establish a real baseline.
We have to suffer reading the
and everybody sell half your hex and then provide LP, but you have the impermanent loss. And as you said,
this community is so retarded.
Not everybody will do it at the same time, so it's a bit, it's just a theory, but yeah, I don't know. It's not for me, but
I have one comment on that. I have one comment to Too Spooky.
Jesus.
You first.
Yes. Go by example. Dox your wallets.
I think he doesn't have much hex, to be honest. Okay. Right. So where do we go from here? Toby, you got some charts or what?
Not yet. Hang on a second.
Not yet. While you are pulling up your thing, I want to send out for the hip-hop crowd that are watching this show, maybe a big, just to bring the mood down, a big rest in peace. The legendary, the myth, DJ Lord Sear passed away last night. He was a hip-hop radio pioneer in New York City. He came up through the Stretch and Bobito show, WKCR. Then later on had his own show, CM Famalam, on Sirius XM radio, then became Eminem's tour manager DJ for many, many years. And he passed away last night at the age of 53.
Oh, no.
Lots of people know him, so many memories, and he was always a funny guy, very entertaining guy. So rest in peace, DJ Lord Sear.
Friend of the show and...
Friend of the show, 53 years.
Quattro Cinco Staker.
That's kind of my age,
Yeah.
Scary.
Well, I mean, he looked like he had a couple of pounds on you there, DJ.
He is, of course, medical issues and always was on the overweight end, but still is very young that there's no help and no medical and no nothing. So that's very, very scary. And the hip-hop community as a whole is in absolute shock today that this happened. So. But hey, there we go. So rest in peace, Lord Sear. Toby, got some charge. Oh, we got to run the jingle first.
Wait, hold on a second. Look at Avalon is hating on Peter. We have a Peter hater.
Oh yeah, always. He always does. That's
yeah.
I honestly don't know why Peter's in the panel. Yes,
that's
good
because it's the balance of the force. We need the dark side.
We need the dark side.
Someone needs to be a good hater.
I
try my best. I'm not even there.
Peter's our Sith Lord.
Step my shit up.
Fair and balanced on the show, you guys.
Yeah, right.
Fuck you, by the way.
Let's go
buy some hex and steak it, bitch.
Trolls want love. I'll tell you about it later. How you deal with those. So Bitcoin, all right, the big pop of them all. This is a gigantic white ascending parallel channel that's been going on all the way back since 2012. Here you can see the double top in 21.
Yeah.
You can see our run up just ahead of, or just after the election that got us right to the top of the channel. A nice pullback, healthy pullback, and then another push during the inauguration, big pullback, and then we made a march up in summer of 2025, actually sustained above the white channel for the first time in the history of Bitcoin. So this was all looking really, really juicy. That's when people were calling for $1 million Bitcoin, $500,000 Bitcoin, and that sold off. Had the big drawdown here in January of 26. And right now we're kind of in this recovery pattern. You can see this little green parallel channel that we drew in there last week to kind of get an idea. We are currently on the daily chart. So you can see where we had the big drawdown. The full breakdown would have taken us down to where a lot of people were calling for $30,000 Bitcoin. Luckily, we recovered well north of that. The other place that I was looking for strong support would have been around the $55,000 mark, and I warned people that could get front run, which it did. So we actually made a low of around 60,000, and then we've been chopping sideways with a slight angle upward on the daily. So right now we're in the middle of this little ascending green parallel channel, and we are just resting on the 21 EMA. So that's looking pretty healthy in my estimation.
And Sailor is buying again.
Of course, Sailor's buying all the time. That's what he says, and I don't know. Yes. Anywho, top of this chart's top of this channel rather puts us at 73K. So that also coincides with the 55 EMA. So that would be our next resistance. If we can get out of that and break above it, the next stop would be about 79K, which is the 100 EMA. Ideally, we want to get up here around the bottom of the yellow channel that we broke down from, and that is also the 200 EMA, which puts us around 88K. So, as quickly as things drop in crypto, they can run right back up. I think a lot of this is kind of a wait and see pattern. I think you're seeing that across all markets right now with what's going on with Iran and the oil prices and you name it. Everybody's kind of just waiting and seeing. So I think we're seeing that here. Hey, looky there. TradingView still hasn't fixed the EHEX chart. Surprise, surprise. Boo.
But they're stealing our cows.
Yeah, there's a new one. There's a new one you can grab. It just may not have.
Yes, sir. Yeah, send me the link on that, will you? Because it's like it sucks to only have the deck screener version of TradingView EHEX history that only goes back to May of 23. So if I could have some more history than that, I would like it. So yeah, if you could send me that, I would appreciate it, because they always do some weird thing. It almost looks like an Ethereum address, like at the end of Hex, and it's like, who the fuck's gonna find that? Crispy, that's who. God bless.
I have to rage quit, Toby. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have to rage.
You wore yourself out. You gassed yourself out. You were freaking out so hard that now you got nothing left.
Yes.
It's okay. I understand. You need to rest.
You just got a hot date.
You need to rest. Sweet dreams, my friend.
Yep.
Sweet T-shirt dreams.
Tell your priest we love him.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay. So on the EHEX chart that I have access to, which is on Deck Screener, powered by TradingView. Fuck off. Basically, same stuff that we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks. We're working our way down the bottom of this channel. Had a nice little spike up last week. This is on the weekly, so we're maintaining that previous week's candle pretty nicely. We haven't retraced it, as you can see here. We had a nice wick up, pulled back, and got a little spinning top right there on the weekly. What do we got? 3 more days until the weekly close. So as long as we're above 3058. Which is the bottom of the white line here, that would be a big pull down. I think we should continue our way slowly to recover and work our way up. And, as you can see here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks of largely sideways action, right? So a little boring, but hey. PHEX, very similar. Yeah, you've got a really nice weekly green candle last week. Yes. And then this week we've got a spinning top doji on this as well, where the wicks on the top and bottom are equal. So it's kind of an indecision candle. So it's like, which way are we going to go? All of this, I think, is driven primarily by larger markets. And time is going to tell. This is boring TA this week. I'm sorry, guys. Moving on to Pulsechain. What we were looking at there is we did make a nice recovery off the lows. Really nice recovery. It was this is on a 3 day, so 1, 2, 3, 9 days in a row of green candles, which is really nice. Got ourselves to the top of this white channel. I was hoping we could get a breakout and a measured move up, get us to around 50% higher than we are currently, which would be a hell of a move. Everyone would be thrilled with that. But with the broader markets being what they are, people are hesitant, and we got a red candle, but it's got a nice wick on the bottom, which is bullish. No wick on the top, just the wick on the bottom coming back up. So if we close here on the 3 day, let's see what the weekly looks like. Same situation. Weekly is going to be pretty much identical to what we were looking at on the Hex charts. Big green weekly candle last week. This week, indecision candle. So we'll see how it plays out by Sunday. If we close above quadruple 107, then that would be bullish, and we would be looking for that breakout to try to get us up to quadruple 15. Moving over to PulseX. Maybe. There we go. This one actually a little more favorable than the others. Instead of a red spinning top, we've got a green spinning top on the weekly. So we had the nice big green candle last week. I feel like a broken record here. And everything's looking kind of identical, right? So this one's a green one, though, at least. So we're maintaining above the previous week's close. And what we'd be looking for on this one is 5083 to get to the top of its current channel. And then ideally, if we could break that yellow channel, let's say maybe by next week, the measured move gets us up approaching the 21 EMA. That's our next significant resistance that I would be looking for, maybe the midline of the broader channel at 5096. But what I'd really be looking for is quadruple 0125 is the where the 21 EMA is currently on that. Over to ink, the baby boy of the family, everybody's favorite. The clownfish, exactly. Yeah. Finding Nemo. All right. So same situation, right? Spinning top doji right here. Like we got the little indecision candle, big weekly candle prior to. Same situation. So we bounced off the midline of this downward trend nicely. Fell short of the top of the white channel. If we can, recover that over this week and going into next, what I would be looking for is 50-cent ink. If we can get a breakout on that, the breakout on that would take us above the 21 EMA, which is around 70 cents. The full measured move on that takes us up to about 75 cents.
But wasn't there like a big OG bag that sold all its hex the other day, which kind of killed the momentum? That
took some of the wind out of everything.
Yeah,
because it's like because of the way the liquidity bonding still is, even
it's like 20 million or something in one go.
Yeah, it was a fair stack, but I believe it was about half of his holdings. So hopefully he is out the rest of the way soon, if that is his attitude about it. See you later.
Yeah, because it's all connected here, obviously.
Ethereum.
Yeah, Ethereum.
Come on, Ethereum.
Thinking.
Trading be worth every penny. All right. So, so bitter. So you can see here we've had this this long orange channel that we've been in since way back in December of 20. You got your double tops in 21. Then we had this channel within the inside of it, kind of working our way up, very much like Bitcoin did last summer. We got some sustained rallies that stayed above the top of that orange channel and then rolled over very much like Bitcoin did. And very much like the very first chart we looked at, Bitcoin, we have an ascending channel here that's tightening. You could say this is even a triangle right here. So the breakout here that I would be looking for is 22,040 on Bitcoin. That would also take us to the 55 EMA. The measured move on that would take us up to approximately the 100 EMA at 25.45. And then the 200 EMA is going to take us up around 3,000. So those would be the moves I'd be looking for if we can, get some good news on the macro, people's, maybe some things happen in the Middle East that give a path forward that makes sense in the shorter term. I am hopeful. Thoughts and prayers to everyone impacted by this war is never a good thing, but sometimes a necessary thing to keep the world safer long term. Last but not least, we got a new one, the Chrispyman chart, and it looks like we got a nice spike on the launch. DJ, congratulations on that. And then we've got some,
click lock, bro.
Flag is longer than the pole. It's for sure a thing, right? And then right
beautiful.
Here, we do the measured move on this bad boy right here. Mm-hmm. If we can get to the top of this channel and work our way up, it would be new all-time highs at quadruple 06.
And it doesn't need much. It doesn't need much. Liquidity is tight.
I was unaware of the launch, but I'm rooting you on. I hope it does very, very well. Full disclosure, I did buy $1 worth.
No, you did not. Do tell.
I bought $1 worth just so I'm along for the ride. So if we get a 10,000x, baby, then that's 10 grand.
We just might.
I'll be buying the schnapps. So,
excellent. I wanted to look at other markets real quick. Let me share my screen here. So Bitcoin, we're still, as you said, with this green candle above the weekly 200 MA. That's kind of my resistance, what I'm looking for. So, that's a beautiful reversal. But other markets like gold, super sideways at the moment here. With silver, same thing. Oil, obviously crazy volatile with all the... come on, where's the oil?
Clickety-clack.
Here's the oil. Super volatile, of course. Now they're attacking tankers and everything. So this is one to... This is where people are playing in, I guess, trading on the global markets. But S&P 500 almost rolled over, and very bad the Dow Jones right now. So look at this. So the lumber companies. So that's coming seriously down. So it's going to be interesting what happens going forward, right?
Nice. Somewhat breaking news.
Yes.
The guy with the logo, the avatar that is the ProveX shield, has reached out to Trezor after all these years of trying. I've tried and been unsuccessful, but apparently this person has made a breakthrough and has confirmation from Trezor that they will be supporting Pulsechain native on their Trezor suite.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's big news.
That's big news. Then we can do ProveX with Trezor.
That
Prove it.
is somewhat.
Also, Richard
Yeah.
Hart has tweeted already a week ago. He's super silent at the moment, but the PRVX token has launched on testnet.
PervX.
And you can check your sag bags, see how many coins you have if you have been in the sacrifice. So go and check that out, you guys. Hex, Crispy, are you excited about ProveX launching?
Sure, I'm excited. Yeah, I just don't know what it'll actually do until it comes out.
Yeah, we don't have much information. The question is really if we get the coin before the product or the other way around, or
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for the, at least in the very short term, it'll be good for the chain.
Yeah, and so that we've got something going on. I think we should finish the show with a funny video.
Oh,
have a look at this.
Oh shit!
All right, you guys. I think that's all the time we have. Crispyman, shill your shit. Where can people find you? Is there any development news? Hexfire.io. What's the progress of your beautiful website with all the statistics?
No, it's all good, man. I just weekly streaming. Go check it out. Hexfire.io. That's it.
Hexfire.io. Links are down in the description to his YouTube channel, the statistics website, and his Twitter. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We got 100 people watching live.
Wow.
It's an outro. We see you guys on the next one.
Sure.
Salute.
What the heck?
What the
you guys is one Bob.
Outro.